Jordan here. In this episode, I am going to be showing you how to add explosions to the game. So first, I just want to show you the final product. So let's just zoom in. And if we just press play, and we go see. Let's try and see if we can get an enemy tank. Oh, we have one coming towards us. We got him. And as you can see, we have the new explosions. Oh, wow, he's good aim. Let's try again. Okay. Let's see, we got him. Nice. Let's try and snipe this one. Oh my, they are really good aim. Yeah, I might need to fix that. Maybe make the spawn positions more random or something. We might fix that in the next episode. We'll see. Right, let's try and see if little corner is a good spot to hide. Wow, these enemy tanks are good aim. Let's try and get this one. Wow, these enemy tanks are good. Let's try and try one more time and then we'll start the episode. Right, we got him. Quickly before he shoots. Wow, okay, come on quickly. And whoa, good gracious, there are lots of them. Oh my goodness, they're all spawning in that spot there. There's probably a few right behind me now. And there we go. Okay, but as you can see, that is what the game looks like right now. In the next episode, by the way, we'll be improving actually the tank spawning system, because this is just the basic tank spawning system for now. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So first I'm going to make an empty called explosion. And before I carry on, if you go to textures now, I added a new texture in the description and you'll see the texture. Just download it and add it to your textures folder. Just drag and drop it in and you'll get the basic particle texture, which is what you will be using as with our particle system. So we're going to go to our explosion now. Click, create empty, and this is going to be called sparks. Its position is 5000, and we can add on there a particle system. Now before I carry on, I just want to make new material. Right, create material, and this will be explosion _ orange. There we go. I'm going to change from a Europe-let to Europe, and then this is going to be, we're going to choose particles and unlit. And that just disables shadows, things like that. Let's just zoom out. There we go. We are going to, so we're going to go over to textures and drag in basic particle to the base map. Oh, and by the way, in basic particle, make sure it's sprite 2D and UI, otherwise it might work. It might not work or break things. That's good. We are then going to go enable emission. And also we got to change this to transparent. Okay. And there we go. And the base map. So we're going to go emission. And we're going to make this orangey, let's say an orangey color, because it's fire. So if we check in here, it doesn't look that good. That's fine. We can just, if we press plus, let's see. Try to make it look a bit better. And don't worry if you start to see the edges. We can just go, we go alpha, let's try and find it, sorry. All you have to do is go alpha clipping, there it is. And just lower it down to 0. Well, the smallest number you can get without it going to 0, so 0.1 let's say. And we can just increase this number or decrease it. We just want it to look like a fiery particle. And I think that does it. There we go. So next we can go Command C, Command V on our explosion. We can rename this to explosion dark, and we'll disable our mission so it is actually dark. And there we go, that is it. Next, what we need to do is go to our sparks again, and we need to go change a few things. First of all, no looping. We are then going to go start lifetime. We go choose on this little drop down here, not curve or anything, random between two constants. So what this means is that it'll randomly choose when it plays between 5 and let's say 8. I actually have proper values for these, so let's put them in. So 0.1 and 0.2 for the lifetime of each particle. That's how long a particle will exist in the scene. We can go random between two constants on the size as well. This will be between 5 and 30. There we go. Let's just focus on our explosion. And let's move up a bit. There we go. And there we go. We have our little weird looking pink particles. That's fine. Then we're going to go start size is random between two constants, 2 and 4. This just adds randomness because otherwise it would be very static and, well, not static, but a bit boring. It'll be the same thing again and again. We're going to add in a burst, and this will just make everything shoot out quite quickly. We're going to have a count of 15, and everything else can stay the same. So now it shoots out in bursts, as it shows. Then what we're going to do is we are going to, let's just scroll down, renderer. Okay. Oh, we've got to go to shape. We got to change it from a cone to a sphere. Click restart. There we go. That's what I want. Scroll down in our renderer. Actually, I've got to change that. Size over lifetime, we can enable it. And it'll, if we click on it, let's open this up. If it's closed for you, it might, I actually closed it because it's left, I needed some more space. But if we select it, all we have to do is choose this one. And there we go. We have a nice smooth curve. Let's close it again. That's all we have to do with that. And now we can go to our renderer. And all we have to do is just, let's find explosion orange. It's going to be a stretched billboard, and the speed scale is going to be 0.03. And I think that's all we need. And if we press play, that looks quite cool. There we go. I think something's a bit strange since it's in an actual game, it's way faster. All we have to do is go to our burst and count. Let's go random between two constants. I left this out for some reason. 15 and 25. It's still a bit long, so but now it's a bit more random, which is the burst, which is quite nice. We're also going to go rate over time. We can make that 0. There we go. Now we have the effect we want. That looks really cool now. We have a nice little explosion effect. We can then make another one. This will be called a flash. It'll be a very simple little flash of the explosion, of the middle of the explosion. Definitely not pink cubes floating away. That's not what I want, that's for sure. We're going to scroll down. We're going to disable looping. The start lifetime is going to be 0.1 and start speed is 0 because we don't want it to move anyway. Start size is very big. We want it quite big, like that big. That's good. Okay, then what we're going to do is we are going to, let's go to our mission. Rate over time, 0. We're going to go plus, and count is going to be 1. And if we restart, yes, that's exactly what we want. Just not with a pink billboard. So we're going to choose our explosion orange. So now we have a nice orange billboard. That is great. We are going to go to our size over lifetime, because currently it's just a bit strange looking. It just like zaps out the existence after a while. And now it has a nice smoother effect. There we go, that's quite nice. We are also going to, actually, no, I think that's it. That's fine. So if we hold them together and click restart, that's what it looks like so far. Lots of exploding stuff. We make another empty. This is going to be the fire. We're going to add another particle system. All we have to do is we're going to make the, we're going to go lifetime. Okay, random between two constants again. 0.5 and 0.8. By the way, 1 is the second, just in case you didn't know that yet. So we're also going to go start speed is between 5 and 10. And then start size is between 1 and 3. There we go. That is good. We can then scroll down. We're going to do the same thing. Rate over time is 0. We're going to add the count is just 10. And that is it. We're going to go to our shape, which is going to be a sphere as usual. There we go. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go our size over lifetime. It's going to be the same thing as we usually do. Just down like that, a nice smooth curve down. And then finally we can go to our renderer. And it's just our usual thing where we just add the explosion orange as the material. Nice, that looks quite nice. So if we play it all together, click restart. Wow, that's a lot of fire. Let's make the last. This will finally, the fire will stop and we'll make some smoke. This is probably the first not orange thing we have so far. The smoke will, all we'll have to do, duration, that's fine, no looping. Let's make sure fire doesn't have looping. No looping for fire. Good. So the start lifetime will be between 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Start speed 0.5 to 3. 0.5 to 3. And then the size will be between 5 and 10. So quite big. And there we go. So if we check it now, it already kind of looks like smoke if you pretend the big pink cubes are smoke. But then we can scroll down. Emission, of course, is the same thing as usual. And the count will be our 10. There we go. We can make sure shape is sphere. So sphere, there we go. And then finally, of course, our renderer. Whoops, let's check. We have size over lifetime. Yes, that must be our normal one. And then finally, the renderer will just be our, instead of the orange, it will be the dark one. So if we watch the explosion, select them all and restart. That's a bit much, I think. So we might need to fix that a bit. So smoke, what we need to do is, so what we need to do is we need to scroll up. Start color will be darker. And if we watch it, it's a bit much, I think. So I just figured out what it was. The audience layer needs to be -1. So if we press play now, and there we go. The explosion is in front of the smoke. Nice. So I think the smoke is a bit light for my liking. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually have a, so if we can now smoke, I actually have a hex decimal of the actual game one, which is 8E, 8E, 8E. So if we press play, there we go. That is fine. I think I want it it's a bit more glowy. So let's see, can I make it more glowy so let's try and get darker orange, because I quite like a nice deep orange. Just lower the intensity, I think that might be a bit much. Because I'm trying to keep a nice orange and also make it look good, obviously. So I think we need a bit, see if that's any good. Let's press play. I think that's fine. I mean, let's just leave it at that. So now we need to go to prefabs, drag in our explosion. That is good. And now what we're going to do is delete the explosion from hierarchy. From the hierarchy, go explosion, need to reset its position. Go scripts and open bullet script. Okay, I've opened it up. Now all we need to do is go instantiate. And we're going to instantiate. So all we have to do, I think I did this in testing and I accidentally forgot to delete it. But here's what we need to do. We need to make a serialized field and choose a game object and call it explosion. So just instantiate explosion at transform.position, which is where the explosion, where the bullets exploded. That's good. Instantiate explosion transform.position at quaternion dot identity. That's good. Now let's open Unity again. Whoops, I forgot a semicolon. Right, so we just put it there, and there we go. Now let's go back to Unity. And whoops, I spelled quaternion wrong as well. Well, let's just go to there. And there we go, it's all fixed. Now we just select our bullet script. Or we can actually select our bullet and we have our explosion. We must drag out and drop our explosion in there. Now if we press play, let's see, does it work? Yes, it explodes. Get those damn enemy tanks. Now I'm excited for sound effects and UI, they'd be really cool. We got them. Let's just play a bit. Whoops, it's a bit small. There we go. Whoa, there's an enemy tank right there. No, damn, he got us. Right, let's play again. So I think the next episode, I guess, let's say we're going to upgrade the tank's spawning mechanism. So this was the very first section. Now it's going to redo the tank spawning mechanism. So why we redo is we start within we start with a very simple, the green enemy tank. And that goes as your kills get up, go higher and higher. Then it becomes harder and harder to defeat the enemy tanks. And they spawn more and more often, and yeah. So that'll be the next phase of the enemy shooting. Well, the enemy spawning mechanism. Oh, he got us. They're really quite good. Well, so I'll play one more time and try not to die. And then I think we can end off the video. So we got him. There we go. I've just noticed now that whenever we press the shoot button, we shoot a few multiple bullets. So I think there's actually a problem I was meaning to fix. So maybe 0.3. So 0.5, let's say, because that'll give us half a second to not shoot any bullets. Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong with the input system here, why it shoots multiple bullets. If you know why, then please comment below if there's a better fix than this. But yeah, I can't think of a better way of doing it. I'm not sure why the new input system is doing this. But yeah, good gracious, oh my, wow. These enemy tanks have good aim. Well, this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye.